Hey everyone, today's video is about when your ex is toxic to you and you come home to them bloody. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. It begins on a stormy evening, the kind where the rain falls relentlessly as if trying to drown out the noise of the world. You step out of your car, soaked despite the short run from your car to the entrance of the shared apartment that you live in with Katsuki and Ijiro. The wind howls as you fumble with your keys, and a sense of dread sets heavy in your stomach. You have had a long day, but more than that, a terrible encounter with your ex, someone you thought that you had long left behind, but who seems determined to drag you back into the chaos they once caused in your life. As you push the door open, the familiar scent of home, a mix of Bakugo's subtle cologne and Kirshima's comforting aftershave wraps around you like a protective blanket. But tonight, something feels off. The apartment is really quiet, except for the distant sound of the TV humming in the living room. Guys, you call out, your voice barely rising above a whisper, as you step inside and close the door behind you. There is no immediate response, which only makes your anxiety spike. You kick off your shoes, leaving them in a messy pile by the door, before venturing further inside. The living room is dimly lit, only the soft glow from the TV illuminating the space. The first thing you see is a mop of ash blonde hair leaning back on the couch, and a second later, you notice the crimson red head of Kirishima lying on the rest of the couch. Their usual playful banter and energy are absent, replaced by a heavy silence that makes your breath catch. Katsuki? Ijiro? You try again, stepping closer. As you move further into the light, you notice the way their eyes widen, the way Bakugo suddenly sits up straight, and Kirishima quickly rises to his feet. Why? Kirishima's voice is sharp with alarm as he rushes towards you, his eyes fixed on you in a way that sends a shiver down your spine. Bakugo is on his feet in an instant, his face twisted into a mixture of concern and anger. You follow their gaze down to your own body, and that's when you see it, blood smeared on your clothes, your hands trembling as you realize the extent of your injuries. The bruises and cuts you had tried to ignore on the drive home now throb with a burning intensity. Oh shit. Bakugo curses under his breath, moving swiftly to your side. He grabs your arm, his grip firm but not harsh, his eyes scanning your body for the source of the bleeding. What the hell happened? Who did this to you? Kirishima is right beside him, his hands hovering over you, as if he's afraid to touch you, afraid that he might hurt you more. Babe, are you okay? What happened? You swallow hard, the pain and fear catching up to you all at once. It was him, you manage to say, your voice barely a whisper, as tears well up in your eyes. He found me. Bakugo's eyes darken, his jaw clenching so tightly you can hear his teeth grind. That bastard. He growls, his voice so dangerous. I'm gonna kill him. Bakugo's expression shifts from concern to barely contained rage as he pulls you closer, wrapping his arms around you as gently as he could, without touching any of the injuries. You're safe now, okay? We've got you. He whispers, pressing a kiss to the top of your head, his usual warmth tempered by the fury simmering just beneath the surface. You nod, but the reality of the situation is still sinking in, the shock of the encounter making it hard to think clearly. I didn't know where to go. I just wanted to get home to you guys. Of course you came here. Kirishima says, his voice gentle, but firm as he holds you. This is where you belong. You're with us, okay? And you're safe here. Bakugo lets out a huff, his anger still palpable. but he's more focused on making sure that you're okay. Let's get you cleaned up, he says, and then we'll figure out how to deal with that piece of shit. Kirishima stays by your side as Bakugo leads you to the bathroom. His presence, a constant source of comfort. Once there, they help you out of your blood-stained clothes. Their touch is tender, as they carefully clean the cuts and bruises. You should have called us, Kirishima said softly, his voice full of worry as he gently dabs at a cut on your cheek. We would have come to get you. I didn't want to drag you into this, you say, wincing slightly as Bakugo cleans another wound on your arm. It's my mess. Bullshit. Bakugo snaps, though his tone softens when he meets your eyes. You're ours. Your problems are our problems. Kirishima nods in agreement, his hand resting on your uninjured shoulder. We're a team, babe. We face everything together. He let out a shaky breath, the warmth of their words and care in their actions slowly easing the tension in your body. I'm so lucky to have you both, he whispered, feeling the weight of the day finally start. To left. Bakugo's eyes soften and he leans in to press a kiss to your forehead. Damn right you are, he says, but there's a tenderness in his voice that makes your heart swell. Kirishima smiles, his hand brushing a strand of hair behind your ear. And we're lucky to have you, he adds, his voice full of affection, as they finish tending to your wounds, and the three of you move back to the living room. You sit on the couch, where you can all be close, where you can all feel the warmth of each other's bodies next to yours. Bakugo sits on one side, his arm draped protectively over your shoulders, while Kirishima sits on the other, his hand holding yours. The storm outside continues to rage, but inside, you feel a sense of peace, knowing that no matter what happens, you're not alone. You have them, they have you, and together, you can face anything that comes your way. And for a while, the three of you just sit there in silence, letting the steady sound of the rain fill the room. But the tension from earlier still lingers, thick and unspoken, as if all of you were waiting for the shoe to drop, but you weren't going to let that happen today. So you just settle for sleeping, and maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. And suddenly your eyes start to get heavy, and you couldn't feel anything around you, so you just let go and slept, right next to them, safe with their warmth. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!